What's up guys, welcome back to another uke lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play the saddest Italian song in 3 different levels. The song is called Bella Ciao. Bella Ciao became quite popular again a few years ago since it was the main theme of Money Heist, the popular Netflix series. However, the song has way more history. It goes back to the 19th century and it was sung by mondina workers in protest of the harsh working conditions. A mondina is a female worker working in paddy fields, those kind of flooded paddy fields, planting and cleaning rice. The song came back in World War II. It was sung by the partisans and it became an anthem of the anti-fascist resistance. So let's be honest guys, the song is sad. It highlights some of the saddest moments in history. And in this arrangement, I really wanted to, bring this sadness through the song. In fact, the arrangement is played slowly, almost without any rhythm, and with a dark tone. Now let's take it step by step and see how we can learn this lovely melody. Step number 1 is the melody, without absolutely anything else, just the notes of the melody. We are in the key of G minor and the melody goes like this: 2, 3, 0, 1, 3. Then again 1 octave higher on 5, 10, 12, 13 and 10. I'm sliding between 5 and 10. Then we have 2, 3, 0, 1, 0, 3, 1, 0, 3, 5, 5, 5. This is the first section. And then we have 5, 3, 5, 6, 6, 6, 5, 8, 6, and 5. And then the last section: 3, 1, 0, 5, 0, 1, and 3. Now it's a simple melody. However guys, there is one thing that is way more difficult than playing the right notes. This thing is called tone. The tone is literally the way you make your ukulele sound. It's the way you pluck the strings. It comes from the right hand. There is a big difference between playing the melody like this. Working on your tone is one of the most challenging things that you can work on, right? However, with such a simple melody, you really want to have the sweetest tone. So I always pluck around the sound hole, which gives you this nice, mellow and lovely tone. I always use a lot of over-ringing. So even though I'm playing single notes, I let each one of these notes ring out beautifully. You can see it here. I keep each note just for as long as I can, right? Which is different than... And third, most important thing, always use 2 fingers, pluck with the index and middle, so you develop your fingerstyle technique and your tone at the same time. Step number 2, let's add the chords. We are in the key of G minor and we're mainly gonna play just a few chords. The chords are beautiful and most of these chords are not the usual ukulele chord shapes. So we're going to start with the G minor chord. We have the melody, and then we're going to strum the G minor chord, and then the melody. Now we're going to do it again 1 octave higher. So we don't have the chord here. Now we're going to have melody, and we're going to strum the G minor chord again. So melody. Next chord, a beautiful F sus4, 0, 1 and 1. Melody. The next chord, we'll have the melody on the fret number 5, and we're playing a beautiful E flat major 7. We're gonna strum the chord is 0, 3, 3, and 5. I'm strumming with the thumb, the melody. And then the last chord, a D add 11, we're gonna bring the bar chord on fret 3 down to fret number 2, and we have 0, 2, 2, and 5. And we're gonna strum this lovely chord. Quick recap. Now the second section, we're gonna open up with the beautiful C minor chord. We start with the melody though. And the chord C minor. It's 0, 7, 8, and 6. One strum, and then the melody. Then the melody. And 2 more chords, the C minor and the G minor, which is played in a different position, is 0, 7, 6, and 5. Now the last few chords are quite interesting. We start with the melody, and then we played, so it's 3, 3, and 0. Then the fret 5. We can slide from 3 to 5 if you want. And then we have the D major chord with 2, 2, and 0. First string, fret number 1. And the G minor chord. And we're gonna arpeggiate the G minor. We have the second string, third, first open, fret number 1 on the first string. And then we strum the last chord, always the G minor. So we have Now once we have the melody and the chords, we can then add a little bit more of the finger picking technique to make the melody a little bit more rhythmic. It sounds like this. The melody is the same, the chords are the same. What we're gonna add is a different finger picking pattern. So we have the melody. And this time, rather than just strum one chord, we're gonna play with thumb and middle on the fourth and the first, and then thumb and index on the third and second. So it's melody, and then the finger picking pattern. We're gonna do it twice, and then we finish with thumb and middle. And it's gonna be always the same pattern. So melody, arpeggio, melody. Now we're gonna have one round, thumb and middle, thumb and index, melody. We change chord with the F sus4, thumb and middle, thumb and index, melody. The E flat major 7, thumb and middle, thumb and index, again. And we play the last chord, the D add 11, with just one strum. You see how this finger picking pattern, it's just so perfect, because it kind of highlights some of the notes of the chords, but it's not too rhythmic. It makes the melody and the chords even sadder. Then we're gonna have the C minor chord, same pattern, thumb and middle, thumb and index, again, and thumb and middle. And then the melody. And from here, we're gonna play the same chord progression as step 2. We can make the song sound conclusive by playing the C minor again. But we're gonna add an additional phrase. So after the chord, the melody, and then the phrase on 10, 8, 6, 8, and 10. And then we keep going. Also on the G minor, so once we play the chord, we have these beautiful thirds on 5 and 6, 3 and 5, 1 and 3, 3 and 5, and 5 and 6. And then we end with the same chords. So many different ways of playing the same melody. Beautiful ways, I should say. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, guys. Make sure that you start with step 1, learn the melody, add the chords, and then make it sound nice with the finger picking technique. Good luck, and I'll see you soon.